Hello, welcome to the video. So, I have a 1990 VW Mark II Golf. It's a 1.6 litre, 8 valve engine. That probably made no sense, but yeah, here it is. So yeah. Basically, it's yeah. So got a new radiator and water pump to be fitted, so then the engine will run. So today I'm hoping to fit the water pump to then hopefully fit the radiator. I can't fit the radiator at the minute anyway, because I'm waiting for the new hoses to come to fit it up, and yeah. So this is what it looks like inside. It needs a new roof lining. The old one's crap. It's got the grill in the back, the slam panel, and yeah, the interior needs a bit of a wash, especially the steering wheel. But yeah, today we're gonna hopefully move it out and fit a new water pump, and that'll be episode 1 of restoration on the 1990 G-plate 1.68 valve Mark II Golf driver. Okay guys, so basically I've just removed the old water pump. It's very dark. There we go. I've just removed the old water pump, as you can see, and we've came to a little dilemma. So, as you can see, I removed the old water pump, perfectly fine. I've removed the, what's it called, alternator, and I removed, I always forget what this belt's called, the belt, what's on it, and I also removed the tubes what connect up to the I've also removed the hoses what come up to the connect to the water pump. So I removed the water pump, no hassle, but well, actually it was a hassle because I had to hammer it out because the one of the bolts had completely like shattered inside of the water pump, which leads us on to our dilemma. So like, as you can see here, up here's the water pump, the old one. I haven't chucked it away yet because I also need to get that here, this off it, and that thing off it there. So anyway, I removed that with no hassle, but I also removed the I also removed the spark plugs, and as you can see, this spark plug is totaled, because basically what had happened is, you see this hole here, that hole was where the spark plug was, and these other two spark plugs there are perfectly fine, but that one has shattered inside of the head of the engine, a bit like what happened to the bolt in the water pump, which means I'm either going to have to send the head away to be all redone and have that took out, or this is the option I'm leaning towards. I'm thinking about just dropping this engine out and doing a complete rebuild in it, because I didn't realise it was as bad as this. So yeah, I didn't actually fully explain earlier. This is a 1990 inline straight 1.6 litre 8 valve Mark 2 Golf driver, and yeah, it's a good car. But yeah, as you can see, what I'm going to have to do now is I'm going to have to clean all this garage out in here, because that's where I'm going to have to rebuild all the engine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop out the engine and just completely rebuild it. So yeah, there's no water pump being fitted today because it's just completely shattered. So yeah, what actually is, there was nothing up with the car when it was took off the road. But yeah, as you can see, it's got no wing on because it needs repainting and everything. And here, when I first took the wing off, this were all like kind of dented in, I suppose. And I think that's where it had a crash or something. But I sorted that out. I did some like panel bashing, whatever you call it. And I've sorted that out. And I would put the wing back on, but the wing actually has to be sanded down. The wing's in there. The wing has to be sanded down and repainted. The same as this door here. It's got a scratch there, as you can see, because that I'm gonna have to repaint that as well because it's got some scuffs on it and everything. The inside, let me just show you the inside. The inside's not actually that bad. It's locked. Oh yeah, another thing to do with the doors in a minute. So as you can see, this is the inside of it. This isn't obviously the original Mark 2 Golf radio. That's the original radio what's come with it. And I'm not replacing that because I've ordered like a Bluetooth thing, what goes in your fag lighter and connects up to your radio. It's got no gear stick at the minute. Steering wheel is a bit dirty, but that's just mud. It needs new speakers, as you can see. These speaker grills are, speaker covers are down there. And yeah, it's actually quite good condition inside. It needs a new roof lining, as you can see, it's got no roof lining on. Yeah, so another thing to come to is the back doors. They don't work. It does not matter how much you try, they do not work. And it's the same for the other side as well. So for the other side, the only way you can get them to work is if you come in through the front. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you this. You find the indoor handle, and there you go. I can open it. But yeah, I've got a new radiator for it. I've fitted a fan. That's in the back. I don't know if I can show you. There's the new water pump that I was going to fit. So yeah, here you go. Here's the wing. As you can see, the wing needs work. It's rusty, needs all sanded down and everything. That's the old headliner, which is completely totaled. As you can see, It's got no roof liner. This is the new slant panel, I think that is. I'm not sure. I might get these two the wrong way around actually. I think that's a balance board and that's a slant panel. Yeah, it's got quite a few things in the back here, as you can see. But yeah, the back doors don't work unless you open them from the inside. The interior is a bit of a mess. It's just a bit of a mess really. But yeah, I thought it was going to be easier than this to restore, because I thought if I could get the radiator and the new water pump fixed, then it would actually run. Because I know the body works in a state. It's windy. I know the body works in the state, but I thought as long as I could get it running, then I could focus on the bodywork. Because like all the door needs repainting, all the wing needs repainting. But on the upside, if I'm dropping this engine out, I can like clean up all the engine bay and everything. So yeah, it's not that bad, I suppose. And also on the upside is that because I have to rebuild the engine, at least I know it'll work properly, and it'll be alright. But I am also thinking if I can get a 1.6 litre, I've seen people drop Audi engines into these. I'm not quite sure what Audi, but Audi engines I'll have to ask about and stuff. But if I can get an Audi engine, what's virtually a 1.6, then I can drop it in here instead of this engine. Which I didn't really like the idea of dropping another engine into this car, because the engine is like the heart of the car, if you get what I mean. But yeah, this isn't a GTI, it's a driver. But yeah, this is episode 1 of the Mark II Golf restoration, which went shorter than I thought it would, but I can't do much more work on it today, because the next step is to drop the engine out, I suppose. Yeah, I have also got this is a Mark II Golf driver engine, as you know, like it's a 1.6 8-valve engine. But I also have got in my other garage, I have also got a Mark II Golf GTI 16-valve engine, but it's a 1.8 engine. So if I drop that in, when I come to insure it, when I can insure it at the age of 17, it's going to cost a bomb. It costs a bomb at the minute, to be honest. But yeah, this was episode 1 of restoring the Mark II Golf. I'm very sad but I can't carry on with it today. I can't even fit the new water pump in today, but yeah, next episode would be interesting though, because I'll be dropping the engine out of it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe and all that. Peace.